Hello again, everyone. Hope you are well on a Wednesday. Wanted to talk about a couple of different topics on this video. One would be an update on the monkey business that's been going on in Danville, Pennsylvania, and a report that I ran across late yesterday or last night, a report that says that the feds have uncovered, this is Homeland Security, FBI, I guess, they have uncovered credible, specific plans to attack the United States power grid. So I'll go more into that in a minute. Interesting. First, monkey business. So just a follow-up on this deal about the monkeys who were involved in an accident, being transported in Danville, Pennsylvania over the weekend. There's a lot of inconsistencies in this story, and the longer it goes on, the more the consistencies occur here. And I was trying to find a more detailed update about this morning, specifically about the witness that this is centering on. Her name is Michelle, a witness who apparently helped out that Friday evening trying to recover these monkeys, several who escaped after the accident. Now, these were lab monkeys being transported, and I've heard several reports about where they're. I saw a report they were supposed to be transported to the Midwest somewhere. Another report said Florida. I saw a report that said that they were originally from somewhere in Africa. But anyway, they were lab monkeys, and it's unclear what they were carrying infection-wise. Can only imagine. But this witness, apparently, her name is Michelle, she helped recover one of the monkeys and apparently got close enough, she said, that one hissed in her face. Okay, not good. And so she has since, she was contacted by the CDC, of course, and she's on a 31-day quarantine. She is experiencing cough, runny nose, pink eye. The pink eye got so bad over the weekend, she went to the emergency room, being treated with antiviral drugs, rabies shot, which mystifies me. Don't know why that, but I couldn't really find a lot of other specific update on this lady, other than she's at home in a quarantine for 31 days. So my thought is that this story will just disappear. It may be tough to find anything on it. I'm going to keep trying. I hope we hear more from her. But I'm not looking to. I really am not. I believe this will just be gone. You know what I mean? There's a lot of inconsistencies as well in the monkeys themselves. Like I heard that 3 had escaped. I heard that 4 had escaped. Heard that 3 were recovered and a 4th wasn't recovered until Saturday late. I heard that, some stories are saying all of them were euthanized. A story said that just the 4 that escaped or the 3 that escaped were euthanized. Another report says only 2 were at large. It's all over the place. So don't know what to believe sometimes, but something weird is going on with this, and there's probably a lot more to the story than we will ever know. But I'm going to keep trying to follow it, and if there's any other specific updates, I will surely bring it to you. Absolutely. So that is that. Share your thoughts on that as well. Should be interesting. Okay. Breaking news report that the feds have uncovered quote-unquote credible specific plans to attack the United States power grid. Says Office of Intelligence and Analysis, Department of Homeland Security, says extremist groups are plotting to target the country's power grid. Okay. According to the document obtained by Associated Press, anti-government extremists have developed credible specific plans to attack electricity infrastructure since at least 2020. So this has been known since sometime, didn't even say when, in 2020. But report warns that extremists are adhering to a range including a range of ideologies, will likely continue to plot and encourage physical attacks against the electrical infrastructure, which includes more than 6,400 power plants, 450,000 miles of high voltage transmission lines that span the country. Now, experts on the United States power grid have pointed out that it would be difficult to knock out power to the nation, to the whole nation, given the size and decentralized nature of the grid. Department of Homeland Security report also notes that attackers without inside help at least would be unlikely to produce widespread multi-state outages, though they could still do damage and cause injuries. It comes as both FBI and DHS repeatedly warned in recent months that the United States faces a heightened threat from domestic extremists. So, it also says that they could target communications, electrical infrastructure, will actually, in an effort to actually accelerate the coming civil war, they anticipate, because it will disrupt the lives of so many people, they will lose faith in the government. So this is what they're saying, that these groups are trying to conduct these attacks and cause enough mayhem, I guess, and confusion that it will actually accelerate a coming civil war. This is what they're saying, and make the people lose faith in the government. Well, I got a bulletin for them. A lot of people, more than they realize, already don't have faith in the government. I mean, really. I mean, that's already a fact. I mean, especially over the last couple of years. I mean, why should we have faith? I mean, why should we believe much? And the alphabet agencies, FBI, DHS, what have you, I don't trust them. I don't know. I mean, now, qualify that and say, I'm sure there are good people in those agencies. I'm sure there are. Just like there are some good people in Congress. Maybe very few. There are good people in there. I really do think that. As a whole, as a group, no. Heck no. I could say a stronger word there, but I'm not going to. No trust. So, I would share your thoughts, but I won't go too much deeper into that and get myself in trouble here. But the main thing is, regardless, we should be prepared, whether it's domestic or not. Any attack on the power grid is a serious matter, something we should be prepared for at all times, anytime. I do believe that it would be a difficult thing to knock out nationwide power unless that is something more widespread attack by a foreign nation. But if it's extremists or smaller groups, I could see it happening in a smaller contained area, a city, maybe even a region, but it would be a reach. But whether you're in a city or not, let's be prepared for that. And what do we need to do? Just some real quick. I mean, I'm probably going to leave some things out here, but we need to assess our readiness, our preps, personal security, family security, alternative heating, cooling, water, food. I would avoid the stores if something like that happens. If we have a lights out situation, the first of the 24 to 72 hours is kind of that period of time when you really need to ramp it up and be ready for anything. If you go out, or if you're out and about and this happens, be the gray man or gray woman and try to blend in, keep it moving, get to a place of safety, get to your home as quickly as possible if able. Assess your preps, any medical things like medical kits or anything. Are you prepared to treat an open wound or an accident, muscle strains, sprains, any kind of thing like that? I think after about 72 hours, a long-term thing, then it's a whole different ballgame. It's a whole different world out there. Okay, we can talk about that more, but Think about neighbors. Think about people who are around you who can help, who probably won't. Even if somebody is, if a neighbor, there are some people that may come across wrong or you don't like. They could actually be a help in a SHTF. So don't discount that. But if they're, generally speaking, if they're untrustworthy during good times, they're not going to be trustworthy in the bad times, generally speaking. So keep that in mind. Like I said, I'm probably leaving things out. Share your thoughts on that. Think about when and if you bug out. Where are you going? Are you ready? Do you have things ready to go? Do you have a bag ready? Do you have a plan? Practice all of that and be ready for it. All right. Of course, I have a verse. Continuing real quick. Continuing with Psalm 139. And I was reading through this again, and this one just spoke to me. Again, Psalm 139, verse 12, it says, "Even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day. The darkness is as light to you." The darkness is as light to you. It is. The character of God is no darkness, is everlasting light, constant light, always with us. So no matter what we're going through, just remember that, keep that in mind. That's my message on that. Let me know what you think about this stuff. And have a good rest of your day. Be safe. Be aware out there. God bless you. I will see you soon.